It's been a tough night for FC Telford United. They've lost 4-1 to Gloucester City this evening in Vanarama National League North. And I'm manager Gavin Cowan with me. Gavin, everything seemed to be going so well in the first half, barring the injury to Brendan Daniels just before half time, and then second half it just kind of fell away.
Yeah, we came with a bit of a game plan, and Don McHale was getting lots of joy, and then obviously we had the injury to Brendan, which stunted our growth somewhat. So yeah, really disappointing. We went in at half time feeling very in control of the game, and very much in a position where we felt like we could go on and win it, but we were having a problem at the moment of being consistently excellent, and you can't put in performances for half a game, especially against a team like Gloucester. So yeah, unfortunately we couldn't really bring our A game second half, and we had to change shape a little bit and change personnel, and the game plan went out the window somewhat. But no excuses, it's still 11v11. We were still matching them up. It was just that we were so in control, I felt, and passing through them really up until that point. But there's a reason why they're up there, and they do things consistently, excellently. Whether it's a 5-yard pass or putting it in right areas, or making right decisions, and we did that brilliantly and better than them really for the first half. But second half we had a bit of a mad 10 minutes. I've taken a bit of responsibility. I've asked them to be brave on a pitch like this. You have to try and shorten your game up, and we did it brilliantly. And I do expect more of Jack Byrne there. He's give the ball away for the second goal, but I take responsibility because I've asked them to be brave. Again, I think it's a foul on Hards for the third goal, and it's a great play from them for the fourth goal. So we feel a little bit aggrieved in certain areas, but we have to take responsibility for the fact that we've got to put a whole performance together. It's no good us putting performances in and not converting chances, and then it's no good us playing so well and being a better team by quite a margin for me first half, but then they come strong. So yeah, disappointing, and we're going to have to find something from somewhere.
Sure. I mean, that mindset you spoke about, I thought that before the game, when you come into the league leaders and you're playing on an artificial surface, you almost have got to go about that positively, and you did in the first half, didn't you?
Well, absolutely, yeah. We had a real game plan. We had a team meeting yesterday about how we were going to play tonight, and it's something that we'd had in mind for a couple of weeks against Gloucester. And like I say, it was really working. We were really seeing the benefits of it, and Don McHale in particular was causing all sorts of problems. But with Brendan's injury, he was so unfortunate. His deliveries at that point were causing mayhem. But he obviously comes off with a hamstring injury, and we have to, put Don McHale in a position that he's not accustomed to. I don't want to make excuses. Ultimately, it's we can talk about the shoulda, woulda, couldas and whatnot, but we have to be accountable. It was still 1-1 at the time and 11v11, so. I know the game plan went out the window a little bit, but we had a little bit of a crazy 10 minutes, and that's what's disappointing. We can't seem to put a whole performance together. It's great. We put great performances together without really converting our numerous chances, and then tonight we put in a brilliant first half performance and can't see it through for the second half. But I think there's a real mixed bag in there. I think there's some players who are really performing at a crazy high level, and then there's some players who are watching the world go by, and obviously we've got to address that.
Sure. Obviously the injury to Brendan, and you've got Courtney Mepham-Walton missing at the moment as well. You've got Jack Byrne's suspension. Giving you some headaches selection-wise. Is there a need to look, to strengthen the squad with a loan or anything like that at the moment?
Henry Cowan's obviously as well is injured. So yes, we chose to go with a small squad this year in the hope that we could make sure we could keep players fit, and that's come back to bite us on the backside somewhat. Listen, there's not a lot we can do about that. We know we're in a pandemic. The club haven't really been helped out by the National League, is the truth. The way the funds have been distributed is somewhat crazy, and we're hoping that may change. But at this moment in time, the budget was cut at the start of the season. But saying that, I drive expectation myself. With this group of players, we expect them to be able to win football matches. I'm not saying every week, but we certainly should be well in the mix. And if they're not careful, the season's going to slip us by, and we can't allow that to happen. When the fans come back in, I want them to come back and be able to cheer about something. So, I think Brackley and Gateshead will be, wondering what's going on. We play so well against those teams, and as well, some of the other teams that we played against as well. But just really a couple of weeks now that we haven't really been at it, if I'm totally honest. And then we looked so good first half tonight. I was really proud of the team, and now they were so brave on getting on the ball, and we were outclassing the opposition really. But it just shows the class that they've got. I don't mean to be disrespectful when I'm saying outclassing. Just in that moment, we were outclassing them, and I think we were causing them a lot of problems. I think they were very concerned, and I think their players would have had a rocket at half time. But second half we've got to come out and do the same. You've got to put two 45 minutes back to back as opposed to 145 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna have to regroup. There's only one thing we can control the controllables. We have to regroup, get together. Yes, we go into the weekend very difficult, and I'd like to be able to say that we can recruit, but obviously finances are very tough, and they have been at this club since I've been here, and we have to address that. We have to be realistic. The chairman sometimes, I'm trying to drive expectation, but the chairman does want me to almost not be so hard on myself and the team, but it's about standards, and I just believe that this team, regardless of budgets, we can achieve something. So they're going to need to start showing that, though. All the talk in the world's cheap. So I just want us to be in a good position when the fans are allowed back in, that we can give them something to cheer about.
Okay, Gavin, thanks very much for your time. Cheers.